headlines on Reporting Scotland this Wednesday lunchtime. A mother accused of killing her daughter at their home in Glasgow has been acquitted of her murder. And energy firm SSE announces it's to merge with rival npower. It's confirmed there will be job losses. Good afternoon. The case against a mother who was accused of killing her toddler daughter has been found not proven. It took a jury just over an hour to clear Satya Amat, who faced a charge of murdering 14-month-old Anaya at the family home in Glasgow. Aileen Clark joins us now from the High Court in Glasgow. Aileen.
Well, the jury went out to consider their verdict at right around 11:15 this morning. Just before 1:45, the court called and we went back in to get their verdict. Their verdict on this case was not proven. Satya Amat sat in the dock. She looked straight ahead while the verdict was led out. The judge then said to her that she was now free to go. She had been acquitted of the murder of her daughter Anaya. She left the court, came outside the courtroom and then collapsed sobbing into the arms of a friend who was waiting there for her. This is a case that's gone on for 4 weeks now, and clearly there had been a huge amount of strain on her as she turned up at court every day in the course of that. Now, just a few moments ago, her solicitor Amar Anwar came out to the front of the court and spoke on her behalf about the strain that she has been under and what the loss of her child has meant to her. Let's hear from him now.
No one can imagine the pain of a mother losing her baby. I will never see her smile again or be able to hold her in my arms. The nightmare did not end with her death, but continued. We're being accused of the most horrific crime possible, the murder of one's child, my Anaya.
Now, she went on to say that her life is over. She said, "I died the day I lost my Anaya." So that's it here from the High Court in Glasgow, where Satya Amat has been found not proven of the murder of her 14-month-old daughter, Anaya.
Thank you, Aileen. The energy company SSE has announced it's splitting and wants to merge its retail division with rival npower. It revealed yesterday the two companies were in talks. Around 9,000 people work in the division. SSE confirmed there would be job losses and said it hoped it would not involve redundancies. Douglas Fraser has the latest.
Yes, SSE is a major player in Scottish and British business, one of the big 6 energy suppliers and a large-scale investor in wind and hydropower. Well, today's plans are to split the part of SSE that generates and distributes energy through the grids from the part that sells electricity and gas to households and business customers. That's known to many here as Scottish Hydro. Now, that retail part of SSE would be merged with another of the big 6, npower, which has struggled in a very tough market.
We think actually this is really good for competition. So there are 60 odd companies that are competing in the market today. They do compete fiercely. If I look at September this year, over 500,000 customers switched to the market. That was up massively on last year. And we think by being more efficient as an organisation, being able to competitively price better, and also in the future develop new products and propositions to meet customers' needs today, but also in the future, that's good for competition. It gives variety, it gives opportunity.
Well, these future needs include electric cars, smart meters opening up new ways to use power, homeowners doing their own generating and storage. It's claimed a bigger supplier could pass on improved efficiency in prices, but to do that, it's clear the merged retailer would want to reduce the number of customer service staff, many of whom are in Scotland. Now, given that combined size, it could also face an obstacle when it encounters the competition watchdog.
Thank you, Douglas. A law is expected to be passed this week which will mean all council-run school buses in Scotland will have to be fitted with seatbelts. Around half of Scotland's local authorities currently demand they're installed. If the bill is passed tomorrow, it will only mean seatbelts will have to be fitted, not worn. Rebecca Curran reports.
Home time at Monwhitter Primary in Aberdeenshire, but the journey doesn't start for these pupils until they buckle up.
Your seatbelt on.
This bus is fitted with seatbelts because Aberdeenshire Council, like more than half of Scotland's local authorities, demands it.
If you didn't have a seatbelt in, you could go flying forward.
You could have an accident, and if you did have your seatbelt on, all you would do is really hurt your
showed us.
Some children across Scotland, they don't have seatbelts on their school buses. What do you think about that?
That's dangerous for the children.
If the bus was to ever crash, it would like stop, and so you'd hit your head and crash or go through the windscreen.
This MSP wants to make it law that all school transport has seatbelts fitted. Her bill will be debated in Parliament tomorrow.
My bill is proposing that all dedicated school transport that is contracted by councils has seatbelts on it. And it's as simple as that. At the moment we have a situation where it is variable around the country. Aberdeenshire Council, my council, is already doing it voluntarily. So I actually thought that the whole of the country did it. And then when I became elected, I realised that some didn't, and it was a voluntary measure. So I want to make it law.
It's just a wee update.
But some think it doesn't go far enough. A campaign group created after a school bus crash in Cumbernauld in February says seatbelts are only one aspect when it comes to improving safety.
I'd like to see the standard of buses get better. I'd like this 3-point seatbelts brought in. I would like to see, in terms of the council and SBT, better monitoring and vetting procedures for awarding of contracts.
If the law is passed tomorrow, it's hoped it can be implemented across the country next year. Rebecca Curran, reporting Scotland, Aberdeenshire.
Sir Andy Murray's wife Kim has given birth to a girl. The couple, who married in 2015, already have a daughter, Sophia, who was born in 2016. The news emerged less than 24 hours after Murray attended a charity tennis event in Glasgow. The new arrival's great-grandmother, Shirley Erskine, has been speaking of the family's delight.
Oh, delighted, of course, and all's well, which is the main thing, and lovely baby, and little playmate for Sophia, who I'm sure will be equally thrilled, probably thinks it's a little teddy bear or something, but no, that's lovely. Sophia's what, 20? She's 21 months, so I don't think she really knows what it's all about yet, but we're looking forward to seeing them this weekend, hopefully.